Hey everyone, a really warm welcome back to the channel. Well, we haven't had a caravan washing video from anybody for a while, have we? So this is sort of one of those. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's actually about storing the caravan over winter because I'm not expecting to use it much until February. So what I thought I would do this year is try some of this stuff out. This is Fenwicks Overwintering. Can't tell you in this video whether it's any good or not. I'll come back to you in the spring and let you know whether it was easier to clean. The idea behind this stuff is it's a sort of waxy substance, a waxy liquid that you spray on the top of the caravan, and that should stop green stuff and muck and so on sticking to it quite so badly over the winter. A lot of people use a cover, of course. I don't use a cover with mine because the pop top needs to come up when it's a lovely, dry, sunny, I was going to say warm, no, when it's not a wet, miserable day in winter. The pop top needs to be opened so that it can air out thoroughly in there. Because as you know, I have some condensation issues that I have to be very mindful of. So I'm popping that top as frequently as I can, which is why I don't use a cover. I haven't bothered with any sort of cleaner, any sort of overwintering stuff in winters in the past, and there's not been too bad, but you know, I'm getting on now, so I thought about trying some chemical cheats, and I'm going to try this Fenwick stuff. So yeah, there we go. Everything I use in the video I'll pop in the description below if you want to do the same thing. That'd be great if you use the links. Helps the channel out whilst costing you nothing more than it would not clicking on the links. Anyway, so I'm going to try that out, and I guess we have to say cue the washing montage, don't we? All right, catch you at the end. Alright, now it's only 2:30, but it feels like it's getting late out here already. I can already feel the temperature dropping and the air getting damper. Really, I should have done this a month ago, but it's been pouring down and I've had no time. So it's just a case of making the most of it and hoping it works. So the instructions, just to recap, are to wash the caravan thoroughly, then to make sure it's dry, and then to spray the overwintering solution across all the surfaces, so spray it evenly from the bottom upwards and then leave it to dry. And apparently once it's on the caravan, the treatment will take 3 to 4 hours to dry properly. And no rain is forecast overnight, so hopefully it will dry out thoroughly overnight. Although it's so damp in the atmosphere, I bet it's going to take longer than 3 or 4 hours, but I should be in bed asleep, so I won't know. Anyway, according to the instructions, this overwintering stuff will stop the caravan going green over the winter, but it does say on the pack there's a sort of get out clause. It says if it's terrible weather, I might need to top it up. And then apparently when I want to remove it in the spring, I have to use a 1 in 10 solution of the caravan or the motorhome cleaner. You don't have to remove it, but I'm guessing that it's going to look smeary or streaky
The bottle was about £13. I think you can get discounted multi-packs with the shampoo and stuff. And I'm happy to pay that if it saves me 5 hours of scrubbing in the spring, especially on this pop-top roof. As there's no chance right now of the caravan getting dry after I've washed it, so before I put the overwintering stuff on, I'm going to towel it down with some lovely thick microfiber washcloth things that I've got. So I'm going to towel it down to get as much of the water off as I possibly can. Then I'm going to go and have another cup of tea, and then I'll come back out and spray it with the overwintering stuff just before it gets dark. And I started at about 11 o'clock this morning, so you can see how long it takes to wash this caravan, especially that roof. It's all the roof, really. I mean, it takes me no time at all to do the sides and the back because it's not a very big caravan. So back to the instructions. They're to spray upwards from the bottom towards the top, presumably so you get a decent build-up of the product on the bottom and it doesn't get washed away from any muck running from above. So you make sure you get an even coating of the wax. And it says you can use a garden sprayer, and if you don't have a garden sprayer you can use a sponge or a cloth or so on to try and spread it evenly. In terms of coverage, the instructions say that half a bottle should cover an average caravan, so that's half a litre of this stuff mixed up with an extra 2 litres of water. Because I've got that unusual double roof, and I probably also put it on far too thickly, I've used about 3/4 of a bottle. Alright, I think that's all I need to say for now, so I will get a move on and finish this off and then see you back inside.
Well, that's it, all done. Sorry it's a bit dark, it's getting late. Well, it's not that late, it's only 3:45, but you know, it's not that far off the winter solstice, is it? So it's going to be dark very soon. So a quick goodbye. Thank you for tuning in, and as I said, I've no idea if this is going to work or not. I'll come back to you in the spring and let you know if it does just wash off with a hose or whether I have to do just as much scrubbing as I've had to do every other year. Anyway, went on reasonably easily. The spray itself is fine. The hardest bit, of course, is washing the caravan and washing it very thoroughly so there's no bits left everywhere. Hence the paintbrush was out getting in all the nooks and crannies. One slight revelation is that you'll have seen me washing nearly all day in a t-shirt, but it's not an ordinary t-shirt. It is actually, I'm wearing a full set of thermals. I do a lot of winter archery, and so I have thermals. I was also wearing waterproof trousers all the way through, and these are fantastic. These are regatta trousers. So I don't think I've ever been quite as warm or as dry, but not as sweaty as I have wearing this lot today. Anyway, I'll put some links in the descriptions. They do men's and women's cuts. Obviously I'm wearing the women's ones and they fit very nicely and they're lovely and soft and snuggly. So it's great. Snoft. Did I say snoft? Soft and snuggly. That's a new word, isn't it? Snoft. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Videos are as sporadic as usual because I am lucky enough to be busy at work and I enjoy what I do. So apologies to you guys. But forewarned at least is you're not going to be annoyed at me if not producing something every week if I've already said I can't, are you? Hopefully. Anyway, I did have a really annoying comment the other week. Somebody commented, I think it was on the video, taking the chairs out of the multivan. So the seats in the back come out because they're on rails so they can slide backwards and forwards and go in and out, and they weigh an absolute ton, so you don't want to be taking them in and out easily. But somebody commented, oh, it looks like this is the first time you've done it. Well, yes, this isn't the official VW channel, this is real life with me doing stuff. So if you want professional and this is the certified way of doing it, then but this is real life with me. So please stay tuned in if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for me to practice things 15 times before I record them and then make you a how-to video, I'm afraid that's not what this channel is all about. It's keeping it real here with me. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I don't think there'll be another video before Christmas, so let me wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you're celebrating Christmas, or if you're not, just a Happy New Year. And I hope you have a wonderful time, whatever you're doing, whether that be lots of fun or lots of relaxation. I hope you pick the perfect thing for you, and I hope you love it. Anyway, remember the old thumbs up and subscribe and all that stuff. That would be great. And I will catch you in the next one. So, bye for now. See ya.